Hello folks, I'm going to do a quick video for you on the muscles of the pelvic diaphragm. And so hopefully you can see that this is the posterior of a human. I've stripped away tons of muscle because these are very, very deep. These are the deepest muscles that you'll find within the pelvic within the pelvis. And these muscles collectively, there's three of them. These muscles collectively are your pelvic diaphragm. They're important for supporting all the internal organs, right, that are housed within the pelvis here. They're important for contributing to the retraction and the closing of the sphincter, and in general, just sort of closing this joint here. And you can kind of feel that if you're sitting in your seat, you've felt these muscles before. It's the ones you would use to like cut off the stream of urine, right? So these are the pelvic floor muscles. So the first one is the coccygeus here. You can see its origin here is on the ischial spine, right? So there's the ischial spine, and then the insertion is on the coccyx, right? And there's a small amount of insertion. Although it's not showing it so much here, there's a bit of insertion on the sacrum as well. So this sacrum is projecting down maybe one more segment here. Um, and so there's a little bit of insertion on the sacrum. Uh, then there's now this is an interesting one. The iliococcygeus is here. It has its origin also on the ischial spine, so kind of a common origin with the coccygeus. Origin on the ischial spine, but also anteriorly. Look at this. If we flip around, anteriorly on the pubis, right? There's also an origin there, and then the insertion of this whole thing, sorry, is right along this midline here, which is in line with the anus and the genitals. Uh, there's a tendinous midline here called the median raphe, R-A-P-H-E, and this is the insertion point for that. So this is a sling of muscle that basically goes from left to right, and it really has both a posterior and an anterior origin. So it goes left to right across there. So it's a sling that kind of goes like this and supports the pelvic floor. And then the other one is going to cross it. We're going to see another one kind of crossing it this direction. And so that one is right here, the pubococcygeus. And so this one also has its origin anteriorly here on the pubis, the inner margin of the pubis, and then its insertion is also on the coccyx, and this is the pubococcygeus. There's also some insertion here, right, on that same median raphe. Okay, and so this is just these collectively just tense the pelvic floor muscles. They draw the pelvic floor up. They support all those internal organs by doing that. Um, so those are the muscles of the pelvic diaphragm, and we don't really have those in Get Body Smart. So this is the zygote body is the best place to see those, but you really have to pull everything away. You can see all the glutes are pulled away, all those tiny little, right, I left some here, all those tiny little stabilizing muscles that we didn't actually need to know. You have to pull all these away in order to get a really good view of this. Okay, so next video we're going to look at muscles that act on the lower leg. So there are all these muscles here, front and back, flexors and extensors, that act on this lower leg and basically move the tibia and fibula around the femur. Okay, I'll see you in a future video.